What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video journal episode. Yo, there's actually two things that I forgot to mention yesterday because I was so hyped about the training. Or was it even yesterday or was it Saturday? I don't know. I think it was Saturday actually. But I just remembered again. Or maybe it was yesterday. I have no idea. My perception of time is completely cooked. But since today nothing special happened anyways, I'll just talk about that because I remember one of the two things. One of the two things was definitely dreams because on that day, whether it was yesterday or 3 days ago, no idea, I had 3 dreams, which was crazy. Like it was, I think the first one, I woke up, wrote it down at around 4. Like I wrote it down. I have like a notes folder, and I just record an audio, yap a bit, and go back to sleep if the time is right. So I woke up at 4 a.m., noted down the first dream. Then I woke up again at 5:30, had another dream, noted it down again, played a little audio, made a little audio. And then again, like 1.5 hours later, last dream, and I wrote it down again. And that's actually pretty cool. The thing is, sometimes I wonder what my dreams mean, but I'm too lazy to to kind of put all the text of it or describe it to ChatGPT, so he and ask then like, yo, what the hell does this mean? Because dreams do have meanings apparently, and that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm too lazy to do that, so I never did that. I just write them down because it's cool, and it's also interesting for me to see what dreams I have and like how they develop. I guess like because I even categorize the dreams. Let me actually check this on my phone. Notes folder. Right, I wanted to do that too. So where is it? Dreams here. Fantasy. Only 4 fantasy dreams, or 4 that I wrote down. One that I didn't even know how to categorize. One was like tribe stuff, where it's part of some tribe. 33 are IRL stuff, so with people I know. And then I also categorized that into 6 on the streets where, like, maybe there were some people I know, but like IRL could be anywhere. It just has to be with the people I know. Whereas on the streets is like, it's actually happening on the streets that I like on the way where I usually walk during the daytime, or like roughly that area, right? At least some part of the most part of the dream has to happen there, or some part, I guess, yeah. So that's the categories that I have as of right now. Yeah, and yeah, like I said, 3 dreams in one day, pretty cool. Oh, and I also write them down because yeah, I guess like I kind of said, I want to know the meaning behind it. Like your subconscious mind plays such a huge role, you don't even know it. Yeah, whatever. Let's just talk about the dreams because right now I remember 2. 1 or 2. Damn it! I don't. No, two. Okay. The first one played. Like I was 2 weeks ago, so I visited a friend, and yeah, and it played in that area, like that village. And there was basically a bank, And because recently, I guess last week or so, I kind of forgot about them. Like I still know about it, but basically there is this gang, or gang, not really. It consists of like 100 something members, 150, 160, and I think they're from the Netherlands. And they just come to Germany, explode ATMs, take that money, usually during the night. Obviously, makes sense. Take that money and try to flee. Yeah, and I did the same. I bombed an ATM basically, trying to steal that money. But I remember like I was going into that bank during the daytime, and then suddenly it kind of turned um, into a museum, because like I was looking for the best way to plant this, I guess. And then someone came, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll just look. I'm just looking at all of this, you know." Suddenly, it turned into a museum, and I was talking to a friend on my phone. I was like, "Yeah, yeah, just looks good or something. I don't know." And I tried to, and then I exited the museum or bank. I don't even know what it was, and I don't remember much after that. Man. Yeah, then there was also one dream that was a cooler one. It happened twice. Yeah, twice. Where I was dreaming some kind of dungeon-like thing. Okay, where basically, you respawn and you get multiple tries or so on something, right? Dungeon thing, video game like thing. I don't know. That happened twice. The first one, I remember I was on some kind of island, and there was this huge ass door, and it was literally as, I don't know, like literally 10-story building. It was huge, and I opened it with my friends, and then we went in, and then like 10-15 seconds after we entered, a swarm of monsters, I don't even know if they were insects or something, entered through the door where we entered. And then, obviously, the first time we died really early. And then the next time we opened it, and after like a few seconds, I was like, wait. Like, before I opened the door, I was like, wait, I remember this door. And I entered a few seconds later after entering, I'm like, yo, run! Because yeah, it was like also the whole earth was trembling because so many monsters, insects, whatever it was. I don't remember. Uh, flooded in there, right? And then obviously we died again because we couldn't escape. And then the next time it was even earlier. I was like, right after stepping foot in there, I was like, "Yo, guys, run! Look for a place to hide. You have 10 or 15 seconds." We ran, and then we got to the second floor, the one below. It was also kind of my school building, which was also really weird. Yeah, basically we were on the top floor, and then we went into the second floor. But some of the rooms were locked; you couldn't get in them, and some of the rooms there was only like a tiny crack, so you didn't really have much time, right? Yeah, and then the third time I was like, as I was opening the door, or even before then, I was like, "Yo, guys, run, look for a place to hide. You have like 10 to 15 seconds before everything goes downhill." And then at one point, we kind of made it, like some of us made it to hiding. And then it was kind of like, the monsters were, at one point, it was like everyone who got killed, like there were clones basically of them. And we were like mimics. Ah, or something, where we thought like, "Oh, yo, it's that guy over there," and he just walked, and then he just started running, towards us. And we're like, "Yo, why aren't you replying? Why aren't you replying?" And then, yeah, that guy turned into a monster. once he was a bit closer to us. Yeah, and so the next time I knew that there were mimics, if they're even called mimics, I don't even know. Doppelgangers, basically. Yeah. Yeah. And then we kind of progressed that way, right? Because I remembered. Yeah. And the dream that I had recently was like I was in a military base with a friend. We invaded that somehow. I don't know. We just spawned on the top floor. And then we went downwards. And we made it to the 5th floor. But then suddenly soldiers came in from the top and killed us. And I realized that was also really weird. Like we were hiding in the bathroom because we heard them on the first run. And then one of the guys, he sees us obviously because the door was like, it was like half a door. I don't know. Yeah. But then he killed us, and then he shot me, and I felt pain, and then I was like, okay, I'll grab his gun and just point it towards him, shoot, make it out of here. But my hand goes through the gun, and I'm like, what? I look to the right, there's a mirror, and I just see, myself, like kind of in a ghostly like state, like just white, not really clearly visible, kind of like fog. I just looked to the right, to the mirror, I saw me, and like I said, in a fog-like state, and I realized, damn, I'm dead, because I couldn't see him in the mirror. I was like, damn, I'm dead. And then the next run began. But that was weird, because usually when you realize you're dead, you wake up, right? So, yeah, that was weird. And I also felt pain in my dream. That's weird, because he shot me, So, yeah. Second run, we make it to the 5th floor again. But wait, I don't remember the second or the third run. I don't remember one of those. Doesn't matter. But then another run, we made it to the 5th floor again, and then he stopped. Oh yeah, I remember now. The second run was, we made it to the 5th floor, he stopped, we grabbed whatever, it was maybe some kind of heist, I don't know. We ran back up towards the vehicle, and my brother was riding the vehicle with which we were supposed to escape. He was standing in the middle of a military base, and it was just some random parking spot, So as he was waiting there, I saw him. My friend already ran to him, to the car, and then I was like, damn, wait, look around the military base. There is no exit, everything's closed. And then I saw like this gate, but there were like a couple of dogs. So I ran to that gate, opened it, pushed it a bit, so it was opened. Ran to the car, and then we drove around for one round while we were getting chased. And I'm like, bro, I literally opened that gate. Look there. And then he saw it. And okay, now I need to get a picture of this guy. But basically, we then drove, off. But then, right when we were getting out of the military base, there was a police car, like on a normal way, and then the sirens went off, and we crashed completely into that. Then we killed the cops, and then, damn. And then there was this guy. This guy was also in the cop car. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to pronounce him. Sportacus, whatever. A lazy town superhero. You know him, right? And I remember I found out that he's a really crazily insane fitness guy, because he was able to do some crazy stuff, just for the show, I guess, or I don't even know when it was. But basically, he was able to do like one-handed handstand. He was do push-ups, on the fingertips, but while doing a handstand, he was doing some crazy shit, like crazy calisthenics skills. Um, Also backflip, front flip, in the air, like jump up, do the splits in the air, what the hell, whatever. And so he appeared, and we also tried to kill him. But with every move that he did, with every movement, he dodged. Every movement that he did was necessary, there was no unnecessary, no irrelevant movement. Everything he did was to dodge our attacks, that's it. He had no other motive. So with every attack, he basically dodged our bullets, our fists, our kicks, whatever. He dodged all of them. We chased him into a house, into the basement, and he still got out somehow. And then we were getting tired. And I say to my friend, yo, bro, if he can do it, we have to do it too. We can do it too, Don't get tired. You can still push, bro. We gotta escape. Yeah. And I remember how that run ended. Maybe we got away with it. But then the third one, again, this time, fourth floor, I went with him, because usually he rushed in alone. This time, we went together to the fourth or third floor. And then he continued down, and I was like, oh, I need to shower. I got something from my bag. Oh, I remember the last stream now. I'll get something from my bag. So I go back to the base level, to the top floor, I guess, where the military base was, because it went down, obviously. And then I saw 2 soldiers patrolling. And I was just like, just patrolling. And then I looked through that, like everything inside the military base was dark, no light, just underground. And then I got something from my bag, and one of them, of the soldiers, like one of them was talking, the other one just stopped patrolling, and he just, he was like, dung, 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 and I was like, looking at me, just stopped moving, just looked at me. I'm like, bro, this is dark in here. How can he see this? And I was like, damn, he heard me. And I rushed down to the 5th floor to my friend, was like, bro, we're cooked. And I kind of woke up. And then the last dream, this is also weird. This desire of, I need to shower, I'll get something from my bag real quick, transferred onto that dream. Because I was somewhere, that was also really weird. I was somewhere with my school, I guess. And there was this really cool thing, like it was underground, or maybe, it was underground. And there was like a display, and then there were 3 lanes. I think like 25 or 50 meters or whatever. No, 25, like something between that, right? I don't know how long it was. And then it was like player 1, player 2, player 3, and screens. And then it was just sprinting race, And I did that with my friends, and it was like the first results were 5 seconds for me, then 10, and then 15 seconds. No, 12, and then 15 seconds. And then we did another run. I was again 5 seconds, the other guy did 10, and then 15 still, I think. And I was like, okay, this is boring. Let me just do the sprinting course, which was like 1 lane or 2 lanes next to each other, but it was like solo training, it was not a competition. It was at 100 meters or 50 meters or something. I ran that in it was 100 meters. I ran it in 12 seconds, apparently, and just did that multiple times alone, because, I was tired of that. And then, obviously, I was sweating from that, right? So I went up again, and then we were in school, because it was like a school trip, I don't know. We're in school again, and then everyone was gathered. We did something, I don't know, there was some people yapping about some random shit, I don't know. And then, like right behind the room where everyone was, there was some random shower for no reason. And my friend was yapping to me. And at one point I was just looking for an opportunity to leave, because he was just yapping the whole time. I wasn't really listening. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, I need to do this real quick, and then I'll shower real quick. And I went to the room behind, and I was like, okay, wait, before I get into the shower, is this door locked? Like, there were 3 doors. Are the doors locked? I looked, first door, yeah, it's locked. Second door, no, it was first door can be locked, but it doesn't work. Like, if you lock it, it's still open, you know? It's complete bullshit. Because it was kind of a sliding door, but there was this lock thing, you know, to turn. Yeah, what do you think? Second door, there was no door. Third door was open without a lock. I was like, okay, I won't shower here. And I saw someone else from my course. I was like, yo, because it was late. Like, I realized I was late to my course. And I was like, yo, can you? Because she was from that course where I was supposed to be in. Yo, can you tell her I'll be there soon? Because I was still trying to shower. I don't know. And she's like, oh, the teacher, you know, she canceled that class because she was like, oh, you probably have a lot to do because of your exams coming up, you know, so you can just have this lesson, you know. But that's weird. My dreams are weird. I don't know what they mean, but if you know. And the weirder thing, that day I talked to a friend and she was like, yo, I dreamed about being in the military and, you know, I was invading the military and then getting chased by military and getting killed by military. Connection? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they mean. Not at all. But if you know, if you're a dream expert, or if you're even not, if you just have any idea, yo, let me know. Because, like, what the hell do dreams mean, you know? Anyways, that's all for today. Peace out.